Right, relax everyone. Well, it's Friday afternoon, and I'm one of the few things standing between all of you and a good curry and your well-earned post-tour leave. So you'll be relieved to know I'm not going to talk for a great length of time, but there are a few words that I think it's very important to say on this important and auspicious occasion. And first of all, I want to say what an absolute honour and delight it is to be here to present medals and to welcome you all back from your hard tour on Op Herrick 17 in Afghanistan. And I know the core of the group in front office is 9-3 Cateau battery, but there are plenty of others there as well. And I specifically acknowledge 473 batteries, FSTs, and the particular role that they played there on Op Herrick 17 and indeed have been playing. And out there are soldiers from 10 units brought together for this operational tour. And to pull all of that together into a cohesive force and deploy it is an achievement in itself. So very well done, all of you. And in that context, I would just like to extend a wee welcome to the CEO of 4th Regiment and the CEO of the King's Troop, both of whom have taken the trouble to come here and join us today. And in particular, I'd like to welcome all the families and friends who've shown up and who have supported you. And I just want to say that it's marvellous that you've had a parade at all, that you took the trouble after your tour to do this, because it's just too easy not to do these sort of things, and the fact that you've done it at all deserves a big well done. And I think these things are important because I remember my own slight sense of disappointment when my Afghan medal turned up in the post, and that was that. So well done having the parade. And one thing I do recall about op tours is that the homecoming can be as challenging and tricky as the tour itself, because all your loved ones have endured a very long and very deep winter here. Now, your mothers will forgive you for being away, and they'll have been worried sick the whole time. But wives, husbands, partners, significant others, they will have had a very, very tough time with lots of trials and tribulations while you were away. And that might have involved sickness and ill health in the family, a birth perhaps, maybe just the car not starting on cold mornings, or the children playing up at school. And I got to say, my family were pretty lucky, because for us, it was just the dog. And I can remember a couple of nights before leaving Afghanistan, phoning home and getting my son Luke, who was age 6 at the time, and he said, "Daddy, Jack's dead. His kidneys don't work anymore, and the vet put him to sleep." And I thought, well done, Luke, good effort. Next to the phone was Mariette, age 4, and she said, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy, Jack's gone away, and he's not coming back, and it's all Mummy's fault." And then next up was Sam, Luke's twin, also age 6, and he said, "Dad, I hope nobody else gets sick before you come home." So my message to you is, don't be surprised or hurt or disappointed if some of the people closest to you behave as though you have in fact had 6 months off in Helmand, while they've been manning the real front here at home. But nevertheless, what I'd like to do is, on behalf of all of you, and on behalf of a grateful nation, is acknowledge here today their sacrifice and their loyalty and support to you, without which nothing would have been possible. And it's been a long tour, because it's not just the 6 months. There's another 9 months just getting ready to go. So, you know, it's knocking out the guts of 15 months of your lives, getting ready for it, doing it, coming back. And almost unbelievably, for many of you, by the time you get back off your leave, you'll be quickly into supporting 5-3 battery as they prepare to take their turn in Afghanistan. And this relentless cycle has been something that the regiment has been living with for nigh on a decade now. And I congratulate every single one of you individually, many of whom I spoke to today have had 3 tours in Afghanistan, And I congratulate you on maintaining that operational tempo individually and as a regiment. Very, very well done indeed. And we should also reflect on how fortunate we are that everyone has come home from this particular tour without serious injury. But we are mindful of our comrades and dear friends in the regiment who have made terrible sacrifices, and some paid the ultimate price. And that reinforces for us, as we reflect on that today, and we will do so more formally in a moment, how fortunate we all are who have been on operations, who are coming back from this operation without serious injury. And fortunate you are indeed, because Afghanistan, as you well know, is a very harsh and very dangerous place. Freezing cold winters, marrow-chilling cold, and blistering hot, dusty, burning summers. And plenty of people out there who would wish to do you harm. So you are in harm's way just by being there. And it's great testimony to you what a fantastic job you did in those conditions, supporting the task force, supporting the various battle groups, and earning the praise of your chain of command. So very, very well done on a very successful tour.